banking purposes, as opposed to right now where most banks are worried that their own regulators are going to say, hey, these stores are very cash intensive, there might be money laundering, and we may hold you responsible for not policing that. So they really don't want to go through a massive audit to be able to defend their cannabis practice. They'd rather sit it out. So it's the ones who are in charge higher fees, and again, that's another barrier to entry for the smaller players that they'll have to grapple with. And it would be great to be able to have clarity on that.
So true, so true. Yeah, and I've covered this a lot too with the banking regulatory, and insurance is another one. It's been hard to get companies to really come on board. So it's exciting when you see it happening. And also in the securities industry too, there's so many fears around, trading in the cannabis industry as well. So yeah, it's all very interesting. Wow. Well, Rob, I'm getting a signal that it is time for us to start wrapping it up. Any last thoughts?
I'm not sure. I think I've given you at least the thumbnail sketch of what's happening in Massachusetts, that it is it's an industry that's growing, and we are seeing, the stores opening, and there's more in the pipeline that'll open there. And it's getting up to start getting the numbers that at least they're heading the direction of the numbers that people were hoping to see when the people were making projections at the start of the industry. But it's kind of road to hoe. I mean, the commission still has to work through all the specific issues that they have to work through. The legislature will have to work through their issues they have to work through. But it's a very exciting time, and I really enjoy helping the companies that want to get into this new and exciting space. And I have my colleagues here at Davis Mom who are doing the same. We like the business people who help people get financed so that they can open up a retail store, and the people who are working with the land use side to work through the municipal issues as they go. It's an exciting time, and it's something I like having industries grow and prosper and add new products that benefit people. So I'm enjoying it, and I'm happy to be part of that, and happy to be part of your program.
Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it, and I really appreciate you being on the show today, and this was really a great conversation, so I thank you.
Okay, thanks again. Happy to, if you want to follow up at some point, I'd be happy to do that too.
I would love to, and in fact, I'd really appreciate your staying in touch with us about this. I'd really like to see what happens when the legislative session is over and we know what some of those new rules will be. I believe that what happens in Massachusetts will help to inform what happens around the rest of the country as these states open up their policies to allow for adult use cannabis, and also, eventually when it's federally regulated, which I anticipate will happen within the next couple of years. So, but thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Snowden.
So once again, it is time to bring yet another show to a close. I would personally like to thank my guest, Rob Munelli, for sharing his insights and knowledge with us today. If you'd like to learn more about the work that he's doing, please visit us online at thecannabisreporter.com. Click podcast to find today's episode, and there you will find his bio along with information and a link to his website. We have so many people to thank. First, I'd like to express our gratitude for our radio sponsors, Canosphere Biotech and Sunstate Technology Group. We certainly couldn't be doing this without you. I'd also like to thank our theme composer, Erica Dahl, and the team here at the Cannabis Reporter radio show for always making us shine. And it goes without saying just how much we appreciate our programming directors at XRQK Radio Network and Society Bites Radio for distributing our show. And last but not least, thanks to all of you for listening. I'm Snowden Bishop, inviting you to join me again next week, same time, same place, for another episode of the Cannabis Reporter radio show. Until we meet again, be safe, stay informed, share what you've learned, and make it a great day. Evergreen's calling. Evergreen's calling.
When you think of chips relative to cannabis, microchips may not come to mind. Hi, I'm Terry from Sunstate Technology Group, here to tell you that our chips help cannabis companies compete and succeed. From planning and expansion to hardware and daily IT support, Sunstate proudly serves the technology needs of the cannabis industry. You know that having the right technology is critical to security and smooth business operations. Partner with a technology team that understands the unique needs of this industry. For details, visit sunstatetech.com/cannabis.